This is Mark from CQ I'd like to give you a brief user tutorial on the brand new CQ600. As you can see, it does have 6 line keys that are programmable based on your needs, whether it be a line key or a part key or a BLF. In this case, we're using a single part key. We've got 3 parking lots. They are green, which indicates that nobody is parked there. And then we've got 2 line keys, which indicate which extension this phone is, extension 121. I'd like to walk you through the basics of the phone, transferring calls, parking calls, making calls, and how to program the buttons. So let's begin with the main screen. As we talked about the line keys, if you're interested in changing it, all you need to do is press and hold the key, and up it will pop with the type of key it is, what account. Typically it's always going to be account 1, and then your SIP server here. If you want to take a look at your parking key, you can press and hold that, and it'll indicate that this is a parking lot. The value is 70. You can do that for any key, whether it be on the side or the DSS keys over here. History will tell you the calls that have been placed on this phone. If you'd like to call one back, you simply can cycle through and press dial. It will call that person back. If you want to delete it, you can delete it. You have other options as well. You can add it as a contact. You also can blacklist that call if you do not want that phone number to call you back. Let's go back to our screen here. Directory could indicate the contacts you have in the phone. If you need to forward this phone, you can press it here, whether it's always, just busy, or just no answer. You can press enter, and then call will be forwarded to the number that you type in here. You also can press the DND button. This will place the phone in Do Not Disturb. This phone will not ring. All calls that come to this phone will go directly to your voicemail. To cycle off of that and have the phone ring again, simply press it again. As you can see, it notified you not only on the center of the screen, but also on the top of the screen that it is on Do Not Disturb, reminding you that when you want to, you can cycle back to the normal phone. Going down the side here, you have your menu button, whether you want to look at the status of your phone, look at your messages or settings. You also have a voicemail key. As you can see, it is lit red, indicating that there is a new voicemail or an unlistened voicemail waiting for you. All you need to do is press that key. It will launch into your voicemail, asking you for your password perhaps. You may have it set up to not ask for your password. In that case, it will go directly to your voicemail box and begin playing your newest message. You have the mute key. If you're in a phone call, say a conference call, and you need to carry on a conversation in your office, you simply can press that button. You will continue to hear the conference and be a part of that conference, but your voice will not be transmitted over the line. You have a headphone. The CQ600, we do have headphones available here. In this case, if you do plan on using one and you'd like that call to go over your headphone as opposed to the handset or the speaker, you simply press that key. It will turn red, and now all audio will be going through your headset. This is a hold key, so if you're in the middle of a conversation, you need to put them on hold to look something up or to go talk to somebody. You simply press that key, it will put them on hold, and then you can return and grab them off hold by pressing that key again. There will also be a resume key on the screen that you can press. This is a redial key. It will call the last number that you dialed or that dialed you. If you need to use that, simply press it and it will automatically begin the dialing process. You have a volume for your ringer. You also have a speaker button. If you'd like to press this, you can press it. It'll open up the speaker. You can dial, and that conversation will be over top of the speaker. If you are on a speaker phone call and you are done with the phone call, simply pressing that key again will end the phone call. Additional keys, as you can see down the side, we've got some BLF keys here for Dave and Ed and Jason. As you can see, they're indicated green. That means that person is not on their phone. If that person is on their phone, it will be red. If it's blinking red, that means a call is coming to that person. You also can have a speed dial key. As you can see, the next to last key is a speed dial key for a lane. Pressing that key will automatically dial that number. At the very bottom, you have an arrow key, which takes you to the second screen here. So you actually have 14 keys to program, or the ability to program. As you can see, Sean is red, indicating that Sean is currently on the phone. You can also program keys for a wide variety of options. You can have a do not disturb key here as well as on the screen. If you'd like to program it, simply hold, as we talked about earlier, and then you can switch from a BLF to a key event for your phone. BLF just indicates whether that person is on the phone or not. One use of the BLF key is also to speed dial them, so if you did want to call Kim, as you can see the light is green, meaning she's not on the phone. All you need to do is press that button, and now you're calling Kim. You can see it's flashing red. In the middle of a phone call, these keys along the screen will change to provide you more options. So let's just say a call comes to you, and you are interested in parking them. So a call comes to your phone, you answer it.
7-1.
To park them, you simply press the park key. It indicates which lot they're in, and you press transfer. Now that person is waiting in the first parking lot, in this case, Park 1. Anyone's phone who has a Parking 1 button will be able to simply press that button and begin talking to that person that was called in. Alternatively, they can also dial 71 and speak to that person. So we'll pick that person back up simply by pressing the red key. And now we're speaking to them. And now we hang up. Transferring is also important. So let's say we get a phone call in. We're going to answer it. And so we want to transfer it to 103. You press the transfer key, then press the blind key, 103, and then send. That automatically sends a phone call to 103. As you can see, we've got a call coming in. It does indicate which phone lines are ringing right now, or which extensions are ringing right now. Other options. What if you want to transfer directly to someone's voicemail box? They're in a meeting, you don't want their phone to ring, but that caller would like to leave a message. The call comes in, you answer it, press transfer, blind, and then star extension. So if you want to send someone directly to 103's voicemail, you do star 103, then send it. That will send that caller directly to 103's voicemail without 103's phone ringing. The last feature I'd like to show you is how to obtain or how to start a conference call with multiple callers. So someone calls in, you pick up, and they say, hey, we need to talk to Jim from sales, or we need to talk to an outside phone number. Press the conf button, then type in the phone number that you would like to conference with, whether it's support, or another user, or another extension, and press send. It's going to place the first caller on hold. It's now going to call this person. That person has picked up, and we press the conference button again, and that put all three phone calls together, and then I hung up. I'd like to thank you for tuning into the tutorial for the CQ600. As always, if you have any questions, feel free to visit cqsimple.com or give us a call. I hope you have a great day.